115 feet in height, Our Lady of Mercy Church of Port West, Newfoundland and Labrador, stands tall between the landmasses of Bay St. George and Port Bay. With a church so large in size and the beautiful mastery of local craftsmanship, and having a seating capacity of 1,000, many question why a church so large would be built for a population so small. Soon after, in 1910, a limestone quarry had opened in Club's Cove, where the name soon changed to Aguathuna, the Beothuk name meaning white rock. The change came so business and trade from others afar would be taken more seriously. With increasing employment in the area came 500 men for the job, and with those 500 men came 500 women, which would adorn the hopes of an increasing population. Sadly, the population boom did not occur in the later years due to its sudden closure of the quarry operation. In the early days of Aguathuna, it was believed that due to the expansion of families and promising employment, that the area would develop into what would become Newfoundland's second city outside the island's capital of St. John's. Sadly, the population boom did not occur in the later years due to its sudden closure of the quarry operation, where the cost of shipping exceeded its means. It was a dream of Father Joy, the first parish priest in the area. Father Joy had the church designed and a plan drawn up for a build that would start in 1914 and would take 11 years to complete. In the early years, Father Joy trained in Italy and chose the architecture and structure to reflect the churches he had seen while there. For such a mighty structure to be built, there would be a great deal of capital involved, though Father Joy wanted the structure to be built debt-free. In order to do so, he had it built with mainly volunteer labor. Most of the construction was contributed by able-bodied fishermen, farmers, miners, and adolescents of the parish, who each donated at least 1 week of work per year to the build. The beautifully hand-carved 14 Stations of the Cross were brought in by Joy from Italy and are made of Carrara marble, surrounded by travertine marble. Carrara marble was mined underwater, not far from the town of Carrara, where Michelangelo did most of his work. In present day, the marble is no longer mined, which makes the stations particularly irreplaceable. As for most of the statues, individual families donated them, along with the stained glass structures in the memory of their loved ones. During the build, Mr. Emile Felix, an elderly fisherman from the community who had been too old to climb on the scaffolding of the 35-meter-high structure, wished to be of some assistance to the build. With that in mind, Mr. Felix, who could not read nor write, took it upon himself to construct the altar rail by hand-carving it, using only a pocket knife, a handmade plane, an axe, and a saw. Today it stands as a testament for what the skilled Newfoundlanders could do at the time with little or no tools. The design of the church, looking from the sanctuary down, is in the form of a cross. The local craftsmen had built the ceiling of the church in the same way they would have built the hull of a schooner, but bottom up. In essence, the ceiling of the church is built as a boat. The structure stands as one of Newfoundland and Labrador's best venues for acoustics. With that being said, the church is no stranger to concerts and plays such as Murder in the Cathedral and big brass bands from all around the world. In later years, in 1997, the church was named a registered heritage structure by the Heritage Foundation of Newfoundland and Labrador. Today, the doors are open for tours and public services during the summer months. If you would like to visit Our Lady of Mercy Church, feel free to stop by the grounds for a tour, and an afternoon you won't soon forget nor regret. Visit Our Lady of Mercy NL.com today.